Shalom to the elect, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, who is only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kokodash, name the Spirit Holy. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh. Pardon me, Barak the Yahweh Shai. Of course, giving double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who well. Peace and salutation to the elect. By Shimmer Kokodash, in the name of the Spirit Holy. Shemal Malcolm is a mapper from the Great Millstone Plaintables camp. Located here in the city of Philadelphia, coming with another lesson. More calamities. You have it here. It's over 6 ABC News. Septa, which is Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Agency. Train carrying about 350 people goes up in flames in Delaware County. 6-car train was carrying roughly 350 people from Philadelphia to Wilmington when it caught fire.
Developing news tonight. A Septa train suddenly erupts into flames during the busy evening rush in Delaware County. Hundreds of passengers forced to evacuate as emergency crews arrived on the scene near the Crumlin station. The cause of the fire still under investigation tonight. Thursday night, and the big story in Action News is the scary moments aboard that Wilmington-Newark line. The Septa Regional Rail train was carrying 350 passengers when the fire broke out, and tonight's service remains suspended. Action News reporter Brianna Smith live at the scene with the very latest. Brianna.
Rick, Septa says it was a rush hour train, so it was fully packed, but thankfully there are no reported injuries at this time. And you just missed it. Crews towed that damaged train out of here to evaluate it, and now Septa is trying to determine how the fire started, but they say people were alerted by the smell of smoke. Fierce flames and thick plumes of smoke poured from underneath this Septa train carrying about 350 passengers on Thursday night.
The first car of the train was engulfed in flames, but by that time, passengers fortunately had been evacuated. Our crew had been evacuated as well.
Septa spokesperson Andrew Bush says this 6-car train was traveling from Philadelphia to Wilmington when it caught on fire near the Crumlin station in Ridley Park around 6 p.m. However, passengers say they noticed a strange scent shortly after leaving 30th Street Station.
I could kind of smell like this weird, kind of smoky, like a sulfury kind of smell. And I kind of just thought it was like the train normal stuff, because it always kind of smells sulfury. But yeah, it was getting really strong, especially as we got to Crumlin.
I started to smell it too after a little while. I think we got about 2 stations down from here, and then people were really starting to notice it. People were looking out the windows, getting a little, starting to panic a little bit.
Some passengers say due to the odor, the train stopped and passengers were advised to move to the back. Then they stopped again to evacuate.
It seemed like they thought they could keep the train moving, but obviously that wasn't the case.
That's Esau too, by the way. With the way that he keep everything going. But as you can see, there's a lot of calamities that's going on in the earth. And plagues are going out. And you have it. And here in Philadelphia, you just had that was last Friday. What is it? A Learjet crashed in Northeast Philadelphia. You have it. A helicopter hit another. I believe American Airlines flight. So there's a lot of things that's going on, especially with impacting travel and people's movements and the things in which people normally do their commutes and business. It's being impacted by the Lord, obviously bringing forth his prophecies. Okay. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, it says, And the first verse of the second chapter. I will stand upon my watch, being the prophets coming in the set of Habakkuk, and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And we're watching to see what the Lord speak and say through these prophecies. Okay? And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision into the prophecies, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. These prophecies are not tarrying. And the different signs in which we're seeing of the Lord's second coming, they're here. They're, making us more than alert. This is Amos chapter 3, and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Which a trumpet is a warning. Okay, a warning. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? Of course the Lord has done it. He wounds, and he make alive. These cities are being troubled because of the Lord bringing it, due to the great pride. Let me finish out the verse. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So this is the book of 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. In verse 18, it says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And hey, you have it with these last days. The Lord is visiting this earth and attacking the place due to the pride. Okay? Men being afraid, and people are definitely going to be afraid to travel in these times. Okay, due to these dreadful events. Okay? Somebody might say, I might not want to take a plane, but I want to take a train. They may not want to take a train. They might want to go by boat. They might not want to go on boat. They might want to go by bus. And a person might want to go by a car. Or worse, bicycle or foot. Okay, but if judgment is for you, judgment will get to you. Okay? Simple as that. This is the book of Amos chapter 5 and verse 18 says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light. And there's going to be a lot of confusion out there in the kashach, or darkness. Okay, in the obscurity, when the Lord, of course, really blurs things, or this earth, okay, removes the prophets where the answer is given through. And a lot of people, they're going to be more confused than everything, seeking for light and knowledge, and not have that. It says, as easily, readily available. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? Okay, and it's like moving from calamity to calamity. So that's how these last days are going to be. And the Lord will revenge, of course, these cities for the pride, okay, of the people. A lot of these people are into weird alternative lifestyles, and don't worship the Lord, worship idols, and Don't give credit to the Lord. Despise his men, despise his name. All that, of course, is holy, and the Lord is bringing judgment. So, shalom. That's the lesson for now. Shalom. To you, like.